Hey everyone! Welcome to our devlog. This is the 7th episode in the series and we have plenty to discuss today. I'm Freyja from the Mech Arena community team, and this time I'll be giving you a sneak peek at some of the many exciting things that are currently in development. Game dev is all about iteration, so please do remember that the features I mentioned here may change, be delayed, or even get cancelled altogether. With that in mind, let's dive into a quick recap of recent news. Last time we spoke, a new scout mech had just been released, named Redeemer. It had a unique ability called Backtrack that returned it at high speed to where it was standing 10 seconds ago. Judging by the feedback and game data, you guys have been having fun with Redeemer, and no major issues with its balance were detected. As a result, no significant adjustments to Redeemer are planned, but as always, we'll keep a close eye on it to make sure it doesn't misbehave. A few other mechs have also been added to the roster since our last devlog, and they all seem to be performing well. We're going to continue to gather feedback and data for a while longer before we make any firm decisions about game balance adjustments. And spoiler alert! There are more new mechs on the way, so we also need to see if those will play nicely with the last batch we introduced. We'll keep collecting data and get back to you if any changes are required. Next up, you may remember that we recently introduced clans, one of the most important new features to come to the game. The clans feature is still in its infancy, and there's a lot more we plan to add and improve as we go. However, even at this early stage, we're seeing huge interest from the community, which is really encouraging. We'll be keeping an eye on your comments while we continue to work on features and refinements. That's it for the recap. Let's turn our attention to the exciting stuff that's coming up next. Since I've already mentioned new mechs, let's start there. An epic new tank codenamed Sail is already in the works. Though the name might change at release, it does reveal this mech's main quirk. A sail-like shield that protects it from above and from the sides. Much like Aegis, it's a good counter for artillery, javelins and sneaky enemies trying to get the drop on you from above. And like the other tanks, Sail will have enough energy capacity to equip some heavy guns of its own. While we're on the subject of mechs, another important point to discuss is the upcoming rarity change for Killshot and Panther. As you know, they're both highly popular and extremely capable mechs. So much so we decided they deserve more than a measly uncommon grade. That's why in the near future both Killshot and Panther will be upgraded to Epic, a far more fitting grade for their talents. And there's more than just a promotion. Both Panther and Killshot are also going to receive a minor stat boost to make them feel that a little bit more epic in the arena. Exciting stuff! That's just the tip of the iceberg though. There'll be plenty of other adjustments coming soon as part of our ambitious Mech and Weapon Grade update, which is designed to make Mech and Weapon grades more accurate and meaningful going forward. We actually have a dedicated video explaining some of the changes that are on the way. Be sure to click the link and watch it after the devlog, if you haven't already. It walks you through some really interesting developments, such as the removal of Killshot and Panther from the progress path. That's right, following the Mech and Weapon Grade update, new players no longer receive Panther and Killshot from the progress path. Instead, they'll unlock their junior siblings, codenamed Slingshot and Puma. Those uncommon mechs have abilities similar to Killshot and Panther and are designed to sit more comfortably in the grade hierarchy. We'll be revealing more about those two new mechs very soon. If you're an existing player, don't worry. Anyone who already claimed Panther and Killshot will keep them. New players will be offered alternative ways to acquire those powerful epics, but if you've already unlocked them, they will remain in your squad. Next up, pilots. We have two legendaries due to join the roster very soon, Diesel and Neev. And these two are big personalities. Despite his flamboyant appearance, Diesel used to manufacture mechs as a laborer working for Octane Group. One day, a rough mech rampaged off the manufacturing line, thanks to a little Rosa de Silva flavored sabotage. And Diesel took it upon himself to fire up a construction mech and save the day. His antics went viral and put him where he believes he belongs, in the spotlight. Neev, on the other hand, is a wild and unpredictable close-quarters expert. In the arena, she uses a custom nodal interface of her own design for extra precision. Both of them are sure to make a great addition to your squad, so make sure you grab them when they make their arena debuts. Pro tip: keep an eye out for in-game events. Next up, I've got the scoop on some very early weapon ideas that are currently under consideration. One of them is a new legendary assault weapon, and it's about to enter its first series of playtests. It's early days, but here what I can tell you. The current iteration is a plasma-based weapon that comes in 5 energy cost variations, including the heaviest ones. We don't plan to add any status effects to it yet, but it will have a high rate of fire and each plasma projectile will deal splash damage on impact. Just the thing with politely encouraging your opponent to move out from behind cover. It's exciting stuff, but that weapon is still just in the concept stage for now. As soon as there's more to reveal, we'll let you know. Our final feature preview is going to be a batch of deathmatch maps that are in development right now. Just looking at them is giving me plenty of ideas about places I'd like to lie in wait. I don't know about you guys, but I'm looking forward to trying them out for myself. What do you think? Do you have a favorite? If so, sound off in the comments below and tell us which you like and why. We'll show you more as soon as we can. Okay, that's it for upcoming features. Now let's see what's on your minds as we delve into Q&A. Our first question this time comes from Ritash, and it's about the idea of boss battles. Though we'd love to implement something like that into the game, it's currently not in the plan for 2023. Maybe we'll get back to the idea at some point in the future. On to the second question. Some sort of gear testing mode would be an interesting concept to explore. At the moment, we're focused on a series of other improvements and additions to game features that the community tell us are higher priority. So it's a question of when we would have the resources to start work on another new feature like that. For now, custom matches are an option for testing weapons and synergies. Of course, you can equip gear you don't own, but nevertheless, this remains the best option to train with friends or bots. Question number 3. Clan chests. We don't know yet if something like netting described will be added in the future, but we are certainly working on clan quests and other improvements to add to the clans in the next iterations. Of course, we'll keep you guys posted. And the last question is about voice chat. We've talked about this before, and unfortunately, not much has changed since then. Voice chat is a massive feature that requires a lot of internal adjustments to the game itself. There are also hardware concerns to consider, such as mobile network bandwidth, power consumption. It's not on our to-do list for the near future, but you'll be the first to know if that changes. And that's it for today's devlog. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to our channel and leave the questions in the comments. We'll definitely pick some of them for the next devlog's Q&A. See you soon! The clans feature is still in its infancy. In its fantasy. No. There Гребаний айсберг. Are ambitious. Я не знаю, чого я тут запнулася. Brain freeze. Such as the removal of kill. Custom neural interface. Or Question number 3. Clan quests. Clan chess. Clans in the next iteration. No, мені не подобається, я зараз.